Hi guys, now this is a small video where I'm going to show you how do you install GNS3, an ASAv and a router. I've been using GNS3 for most of my labs and in the current series as well. So while you're going through the videos, you can also practice along the way, and I highly recommend that you do that to extract the best value out of it. So yeah, let's get started. All you have to do is visit gns3.com and click on this button right here called free download. It gives you three options. You can download it on Windows, Mac, and Linux. I'm going to be using Mac here, but the process is pretty much similar on Windows as well. Let's click on download the VM, and I'm going to download the one for VMware Workstation. That's the one I have. If you have a virtual box, feel free to use that as well. So let's go ahead and download this. I'm going to do that right now. Once this is downloaded, now I'm going to keep the links as well in the description so you can use the links to come here. We will also need to download GNS3. So the VM works along with the software, so you need both. So we are going to go back here and then download the real software. I'm going to download the one for Mac. You do need an account. I'm already logged in, so you might need to create an account and then log into the account to be able to download this image. So I'm going to click OK here, and then it's downloading right now. So I'm going to go to my download folder right here. So there you have it. I have both of these downloaded. Now let's open this up. This is the VM that we want to install first. It extracts and I get this folder. What I want to do is I want to import this into my workstation. And then I'm going to do an import, and I want to import the machine which I just downloaded. So we'll go right here, and this is the OVF. So I'm going to click on this right here and then continue. Let's save this, and it's important. Let's finish this. So once your VM is imported, what you want to do is go to settings and go to processors and ensure that virtualization is enabled on your processor so that you are able to add VMs, which are your routers and ASA, on top of that software that you're installing. I like to keep more processors and more RAM on this because I like to run more devices. So let's go for 4096 in my case, and let's close. Now, once that is done, you can start this up. In the meantime, you can also parallelly install your software, so which is DMG for me. It might be XE for Windows. So I'm going to install it right here. And in the meantime, as you can see, the VM is also starting up. Now, the VM is the actual server which GNS3 will be accessing. So just make sure that it is on the screen right here, which means everything is good. It didn't throw a warning. So let's go back. Let's go back to GNS3, hopefully which is installed. So if I click on GNS3, and yeah, it's opening up. It might need some permissions to write and create projects, and there you have it. My VM is starting back up, and so I'm going to call this project Udemy ASAv project. Now, as you can see, there are some predefined devices here, but these don't have images. So the first thing you need to do is install images on the devices that you want to run. What we are going to do is, because we just need an ASA, we just need to download an ASA image and a template. We go to Marketplace on GNS3. In Appliances, you can search for an ASAv, and there you have ASAv, and then we download it. So that's the template for installing ASAVs. So I've posted the link in the description. So I'm going to use an ASAv983 to download this. So you can click on this and then download that particular software version. Now when you're downloading, just make sure that you're downloading the QCOW2 image. So I'm going to click on download here, accept, and the image is getting downloaded. You should be able to see it in the downloads folder. So now I have the image, and I also have my template. The next step for me to do is I'll go back to my GNS, and I'm going to go to File. I want to import an appliance. and I want to import the template that I downloaded. So let's click open. Let's do a next. I want to run it on GNS3. Next. So now it's asking me for images. Now the best way to do here is you can create a new version that you want to install. You can just name it, let's say a 983 is the one that I want to install, and I click OK. And you want to update the image for this one. So just click on this and say import. I want to import the image of 983. It's going to take a while for it to upload the image, and once that is done, the status changes to ready. Yes, it's ready to install. Let's install right here. Click yes, and next, and finish. So it says 983 is installed, and as you can see here, it's available in installed devices. I can actually change the view to only installed devices, so there's no clutter, and I can drag this out here. Now when you drag it, you can turn it on, and your ASA should be up and running. All you need to do is right click and console, and should be able to see the console booting up, and your ASA is up and running on GNS3. So now you've seen how to install an ASA on GNS3. The next thing we are going to do is install a router. Now this is a bit simpler than ASA installation. All you need, although prior to this, is you need an image. So for my case, I'm going to install a C3725. So if you're able to find this image, if you're an old Cisco partner, customer, you might have this in your repository. Go to your routers. So let's change the view to install and available, and I want to install a 3725. So what I want to do is I want to click on next here. I want to say run an appliance on GNS3, and again create a version here, and I want to call it 37665M, and click OK. I want to import the version for this, so I'm going to go to my images, install 3725, click on next. I'll just wait for a while and then click on next. I would want to install it and finish. 3765 is installed. Okay, I named it wrong. Should have been 3725. I should be able to rename it. All right, there you go. And your Cisco router is up. Drag it here, drag another one here, and let's join them. So pretty simple here. I'll click on the link, connect it to this guy, connect another link to this guy, and your connections are up. So let's turn it on. Click on start, and as you can see, your routers are turning on. You might need to keep an eye open for the CPU usage when you turn on the routers. And one thing that you have to make sure that we do is we always look at idle PC. So to get the CPU usage down, right click on idle PC, and let it calculate the right CPU processor value. Choose the one which has the star. Click on OK. Let's see the CPU usage is down. There you go. You're at 4.5% now. So I should be, if I console on this guy right here, able to access the console, and I have a router. There you go, installing ASA and a router on GNS3. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer your questions within 24 to 48 hours. Happy learning.